Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. From the 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa. From Alabama at the helm.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Tua going to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is third and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Miami Dolphins.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Here's Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. The third down conversion. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. The first carry for the North Texas man, it's Jeff Wilson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw again on second down. Tua, and he finds Tyler Croft. He'll get it inside the 20. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
Second down, this is Wilson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Robbie Anderson. 10 yards out. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
After review of the play,
so they called it a touchdown. Originally, this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Takes it at the 7. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
22 yards there, a first down. Throwing is Cousins. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second down. Cousins now. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to run with Madison again. And some space here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. And even 30 yards for Alexander Madison. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. We've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
They'll start the drive with Wilson. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right, and that will be incomplete.
And that is... After taking one on the chin to begin this game, give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Gets around him. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Cousins on 1st down.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have moved out in front.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Robbie Anderson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Sanders on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards. First down. Here's Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. To try again after the sack. Cousins. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, Cousins. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Here's Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Joseph's got it, and that will do it for this first half. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to... Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Cousins. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. K.J. Osborne. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Dolphins 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Tua now on 1st down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here. The defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Miami set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On play action, here's Tua, and he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a 1st down. So a potential big play. Defense wiped out.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
Tua's throw is caught here by Anderson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From midfield, here's Tua. That's caught right side by Anderson.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Following the interception, Cousins finds his tight end Oliver here outright. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and the lead is now 24. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go.
They're sort of seeing the out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He is going to find Hill here.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not at all. It came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
That's good.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple. And a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. Tua going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
That one complete to Anderson.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's Hill, complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 31-yard line.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 31,
Tua.
he's got Anderson right side.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Robbie Anderson, 31 yards.
And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Tua going to try and throw for it.
He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here's Madison running on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Another carry now for Madison. And a solid run down inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's Cousins on the sneak. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Here's Madison running left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here's Madison getting it again on second.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up fourth down. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Fielded right around the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So now here come the Dolphins.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on second and long. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And the grab by Croft. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.